Greetings, YouTube. I hope you're all well. I was about to head out. Thought I would get a little live in. Say hello, good morning, have a great day. My mustache is starting to look like a party favor. Starting to feel like a party favor too. Can you hear me? That's good. I'm glad you can hear me. It's better than somebody standing there saying, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I know. I'm trying to think of something funny to say. Oh, my wings are sticking out. Hang on. I don't want to fly away. Cut what off? I'm not cutting that off. Oh, this. Oh. What if it's already spread? I mean, it's been there at least 5 years. All of them. You mean the one at Best Buy or the one the other one I found? Do you mean the one at Best Buy or the other one I found? The one I found in the pawn shop is a 3DR Solo, but they don't make it anymore. That's why I'm worried about buying it because I won't be able to get parts. I won't be able to get batteries. So I don't think that would be a good purchase. You, it is the Mavic 2 Pro. Why don't you do it? Okay. Un momento, por favor. Talk USA. Speak English, huh? do have dimples, don't I? I never realized that. See it right there? Stop making me smile, damn it. And BB Lynn. BB Lynn. I don't know what BB Lynn is. Oh, nope. No belly button, Lynn. That was so embarrassing. I still cringe when I think about it. Make me wiggle my ears at you. I didn't say rear, I said ears. Sorry, I saw something I didn't want to see. It's not Coke. I'm not adorable. I wish I was. You'll never lose me. I'm your friend. Looks like somebody gave me a perm. Good old Mountain Dew. Kind of looks like. Let's see if I can get that finger in my ear. See that finger behind me? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Please tell me you don't show your friends this. Please. It's only for you. I will argue with you if I want to. Bad, bad, bad. Not that bad, is it? That song's playing. One with 10,000 Maniacs. You probably can't hear it. It's real, real low. My mustache looks like a party favor. Frozen. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Yes. No. Yes. No. It's running now. My hair looks green. Yes, I know. I like it. I'll take a look at- Oh, that's bad. I just, tickle me Elmo. Bad. Ryan, RDFPB. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Miss Lisa RD saying, hello. Hello. It's going good. Going real good. I'm thankful for what I have. If it wasn't for Ryan, RDFPB, I might not be here right now. I'm thankful for him. I'm thankful for all my friends. Ryan's a good guy. Got a big place in my heart for him. Going out washing windows today. Gonna get some work done. Put a little bit of cash in my pocket. How are you doing, Ryan? How's things going with you? Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I saw what you sent. MD 95 TSI. Oh, you're sick. I'm sorry to hear that. Get well soon. I hope it's not too bad. Take care of yourself. Plenty of fluids. Take a couple of aspirins. You're welcome. Take care of yourself, man. The world needs more people like you. Maybe be gone tomorrow. Like I said, get plenty of rest. Keep yourself hydrated. There is a nurse in the room, by the way, if you have any questions or see, I told you she was going to say that. Lisa and I have known each other since 8th grade. Yeah, middle school. We went to middle school together. We went to high school together. Um, she's a good girl. She's beautiful, amazing, amazing person. Big blue eyes, long blonde hair. She ain't no bigger in a minute. But I don't see how she keeps her heart in her body. It's just so big. You know, I don't see how she keeps her heart inside. I've sent him some messages. Haven't got any messages back. I'll text him again today. 7th grade. Sorry. Sometimes she has a better memory than me. Sometimes I have a better memory than her, but we keep one another straight. I have not talked to MD 95 TSI not in a little while. Um, I don't know what I did, but I'm not telling those stories. I'm telling the complete truth. Talked to Captain Cook about a week ago. I told him he was printing, 3D printing anything and everything you can think about. And I'm glad to see him, expanding his horizons. Um, I'm glad to see he has time to expand his horizons. Man works endlessly. I know that he works with a power plant. That's really all I know about his work. It's very, very hush hush. I don't know, but I know. I got a lot of love for all of them. Crystal Justice, you, Miss Lisa, Captain Cook, MD 95 TSI. Love all of y'all. All my subscribers. Really good people. Really good people. Oh, really? Well, you tell him for me that I'm missing him. And if I said something or did something, I'm sorry. I know he's just busy, but if you'll reinforce it for me, I sure would appreciate it. Why do you think I'm telling a story? What have I told a story about? You want a story? I'll tell you a story. Hey Ryan, there's a radio station, or there used to be a radio station here in Atlanta called 96 Rock. Lisa used to drive a car that was a 96 Rock car. She still got the license tag, I think, on the front of one of her cars now. There's your story. I still remember the first time I saw her. Lisa came off really good, although last night it rained and rained and rained and rained. So I'm sure my solar's still pretty much ruined because of the rain. But it collected water. It worked perfectly. Worked real good. Always has. I mean, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is dig a hole and cover it with plastic. Get water. I'm going to do a couple of more survival videos. Michael McReynolds and Raymond Millwood, they've been throwing ideas at me. Got probably 3 cuts out of it first night. Um, I'm going to do probably 2 more in the series. Wild plant identification and how to make a shelter out of mostly nothing. Maybe a tarp, some limbs or something. I don't know, but I'm working on that. How does the solar still pull water? Dig a hole, put the plastic on it, make like a funnel with the plastic, put a rock down in it, and as the sun heats the earth, it cooks out moisture out of the dirt, the rocks, whatever's in the earth. There's a lot of moisture in the soil and the rocks down underneath the ground. And as it warms up, it condenses, hits the plastic, and turns into distilled water. Runs down the plastic, down into a cup in the bottom of the hole. You got distilled water. I mean, clean water. It's been distilled by the sun, by the heat. So you can drink it right out of the hole. I mean, it's in a cup. There's a cup down at the bottom of the hole, so you can drink it that way. I think Miss Lisa had to leave. She's got patients today. She'll be back though. You can go as deep as you want. The deeper you go, the more water you get. Normally I build mine 24, 36 inches deep, 24, 36 inches wide. And, you could go 3 foot. The only problem with going real deep is you may hit water that's trapped underground. It's not clean. So you don't want to go so far down that you're hitting water. But it's simple, If you watch the video, you'll see me digging full. I sped up the video. It looks like I'm digging real fast. It's hilarious. I laugh every time I watch it. 36 inches at the very most, 24 to 36 inches deep. Like I said, I only dug mine maybe 10 inches deep. and it gave me about 3 cups of water. You don't need a whole lot. Any kind of plastic. I found an old mulch bag flowing around. I took it, cut it open, cut down one side, then cut down the bottom, opened it up, set it down over the hole, pack dirt around the outside of it, put a rock in the middle of it so it makes like an inverted funnel, so the water can run down the sides, drip down into a cup in the bottom. Real simple, very simple. There's also muscadine vines all through the South. I don't know if y'all have them up north or wherever, but muscadines they're made up of about 75% water. I've cut them in the woods before, just hold them over my mouth, and that just runs out of it. Sweet water, real sweet. Yeah, trash bag work, piece of tarp will work. Anything that the water won't soak into, it'll work.
Did you want some butter for your bread?
Yeah, trash bags, whatever you got, whatever you find. Anything that won't soak the water up, that the water will hit, condense, and run down. Plastic works best. Piece of cloth wouldn't work too good because it soaks into the cloth. Plastic is probably about the only thing that works really well. Plastic trash bag would work. Oh yeah. Yes. There's water in the dirt. I promise you. If you dig down and take the dirt, and squeeze it in your hand, and it sticks together, there's water in it. You know how you dig in the yard and you go down and hit one layer and it's kind of hard, crusty, and what have you. Go down below that and it starts getting softer and softer and softer. It's because it's got water in it. According to the writings, I don't know if it's true or not, or who knows. But the earth, back before Noah's time, it never rained. That's what I'm told. Earth was like a terrarium. I don't know if you ever had a terrarium when you were a kid, but it's a closed environment. Add a little water, close it up, and it's just like a closed system. During the day, it warms up. The water comes up out of the dirt, condenses on the top of the terrarium, and then drops back down. I did make a video. If you want to look at my video, it shows you exactly how to do it. Survival series. You'll find that I'm wearing a red shirt. If you want to look at it, I don't know if there's a website on building solar steel. I didn't look. This is knowledge that I brought from the Army with me, so I really didn't even look at any websites. But you can look at my video and it'll show you exactly how to do it. But it's fairly simple. I will send you a link to my video, and that way you can watch it. I'm surprised you didn't get a notification, but I'm not getting notifications either for a lot of you guys, and I don't know why. I've gone through and made sure I'm subscribed, made sure I've checked, received notifications, and nobody told me this, but I found out this past week. In your settings, down at the bottom of it, it says you can attach your Google Analytics ID number. I didn't know that was part of the YouTube thing. I went ahead and put that Google ID number in there. Nobody told me about it. I didn't know that it needed to be hooked up to your Google Analytics. So now I have a Google Analytics account. I never mess with it. I don't know how to mess with it. But evidently you can link the two and get analytics off of YouTube through Google Analytics. I don't know if it helps any or not, but I just recently did that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know, but like I said, I'm not getting a whole lot of notifications. I'm getting a lot of stuff that's old, in my feed. I don't know what YouTube's doing. Um, Drone Man Productions channel got wiped out. Brian G. Johnson, he got demonetized a few months ago for no reason whatsoever. I don't know what they're doing. Seems like this new CEO that they have has just gone crazy on it. I don't know. I don't know if their algorithm has lost its mind or what's going on. Now, if you're going to dig a well, different than solar steel. Well usually goes pretty deep. Here in my area here, wells usually go 200 foot deep, get down to the water table. There's a place south of me called Stone Mountain, and it's the largest piece of exposed granite in the world. It's over 1,000,000 feet circumference, over 800 foot tall. They say that that piece of granite extends all the way into the mountains of North Georgia, which is 60 or 70 miles away, from Stone Mountain. So most up here in my area, we're sitting on top of blue granite, and there's a water table right above that blue granite, so you have to get down to the water table, get to where the water was. I used to have a deeper is it's not going to get you more water. Wider, like instead of 24, 36 inches wide, this way, not this way, but 24 to 36 inches wide gives you more area, more surface area, so it's going to give you more water. So the wider you dig the hole, the more water you're going to get. The deeper you go, the dirtier the water is going to be because it's got mud, aluminum, whatever, chromium, whatever else is in the ground. It picks it up and leaches into it. But the thing about a solar steel, since water is distilled, none of that garbage is in it. It's pure water because the sun distilled it out of the ground, recondensed, run down the plastic and into your cup. So I think wider would be better. So if you want to dig one 4 foot wide, 24 inches deep, get quite a bit of water out of it. My survival training told me for every day that you're going to be in the woods, you need to dig 3 or 4 steels. So if you're going to be in the woods 10 days, you're going to need about 30 holes to be able to collect water and have enough. Your body needs a lot of fluid to operate. We're 80% water anyway. I'll send you the video. It might help you a little bit, but like I said, it's simple, very, very simple. Anybody can do it. And be looking out for some more survival stuff. Find you a spot that's in the morning and afternoon sun. That way, that first sunlight will hit it, start warming it up. First thing is when you start warming it up, that's when that water starts coming out, come right out of the ground. Drop right out of the ground, believe it or not. Yeah, believe it or not, yep. Just mark it real well so nobody steps off in it and break an ankle or something. More water, he says. More water. Very clean water. Very, very clean. Cleaner than any well you'll ever get it out of. A well's going to have trace minerals in it, period. Of course, some of those trace minerals our body needs, but too many of them trace minerals, it's no good for you. Solar still's got distilled water in it, so you don't have to treat it. You can drink it right out of the hole. Of course, I would want to look in the cup and see what was in the cup before I drank it. But
Danny?
yeah, just a little piece of flagging or something around it so nobody will fall off in it. Then, if it dries up, go to another spot, dig another hole, fill that one up. Let me ask you, do y'all have problems with ants, fire ants? If you do, here in Georgia, ant hills get anywhere from 8 inches tall to 4 foot tall. Um, I used to live in a place where the ants were terrible. So what we would do is I'd get me and another friend, we'd each get shovels. We'd go up at the same time to different ant hills, take a scoop out of one ant hill, the other guy take a scoop out of the ant hill, and reverse the mounds. And he'd put them at war against one another. And believe it or not, them ants would kill one another dead. They'd go around biting each other's heads off. And, just killing one another. It's how you get rid of ants. You reverse the mounds. Take a big shovel full of one mound with another shovel full of the other mound and reverse them. Put ants in different mounds. They will kill one another, go straight after that queen. It's really the only way. The ants that are getting into the house, they're after water. That's what they're after. They're not after food. They're not after, they're after the water. They got to have water to live too, especially when it gets real dry. I bet you when it gets real dry, you find them in the house going after whatever little bit of water they find. Ants that pick up a drop of water and they'll hold it. You can actually see them holding that drop of water, carry it back, and give it to the queen, and she'll distribute it to the rest of the mound. They do smell sugar. Ants love sugar. It's one of the things that they seek out, especially table sugar. But you can take grits, just regular old Southern grits. Put grits out, and they'll actually grab the grits and take them down the hole. Grits look a lot like ant eggs, so they think maybe an egg had escaped. Somebody had brought it out and left it outside. And they'll take a grit and they'll take it back down in the hole over and over and over again. They take all these grits down in the hole. Well, as soon as it gets wet, those grits swell up. It starts killing ants. So grits will kill ants. You can also use boric acid to get rid of them. Boric acid is just a white powder that you can put out. A lot of them exterminators. They do smell sweets. But like I said, they're part of nature. It's going to happen. There's really not a whole lot. You can put out ant bait and what have you, but I found grits work better than anything. They take them grits back, man. It'll kill a whole hill of ants. Watching this guy, he's acting weird. He's got a big bulge in his jacket. He keeps sticking that hand in that jacket. He pulls a gun out. I'm going after him. Oh yeah, he's tough. Once they come in, they've left a chemical trail of how they got in. They actually go back and tell their buddies, hey, there's a way to get in the house over here. This is how you get in. So once that chemical trails, there ain't no way that I know of to get rid of them in the house except putting out boric acid. You got to be careful with boric acid because if you got any cats, any dogs, any rabbits, any kind of animals that live in the house with you, it could damage them if they got hold of it. So you got to be careful with boric acid and other pesticides. I would look and see online if you could find something that really got rid of them good. Um, I would go after the ant hill, eradicate the ant hill, and that would probably. What do the ants look like? I mean, are they black? Are they red? Are they half black, half red? Yeah, don't put down boric acid. You got 3 dogs, don't put it down. Can you tell me what the ants look like? Can you describe them to me? Are they small? Are they a little bit bigger? Real tiny? Here in the south, we have fire ants, bright red. And son, they will tear you up. You have black ants. You have Argentine ants. You have several different kinds. Argentines, can't get rid of them. They live in the trees. Makes me itch just thinking about it. Black ants, big army ants, they're black, solid black, and a little bit bigger than rest ants. They're pretty friendly. They will clasp onto you and bite you, but not like a fire ant. A fire ant burns like fire. Just one of them gets on you, man, it burns. Fire ants have a smell to them. I can smell them. Get close to them, I can smell them. It's like a real musty dirt smell. Really small, those are piss ants. Excuse my language. Um, there's an ant hill somewhere close by, probably at the corners of a house where the sun comes up. We'll look around, see, you know, get rid of the ant hill, you get rid of the ants. If you find the ant hill, take a little palm full of maybe that much grits, just that much, just a little pile in your hand, and sprinkle it around the mound. Take you a stick and kind of don't destroy the mound, just kind of poke a couple of holes in it and get them excited. Throw the stick down, don't let them get on you. And they'll come out and they'll get them grits and they'll carry them back in. And once all the grits disappear, take your water hose and just wet that mound down. They won't live. It'll, those grits will swell up and kill them. And them little bitty small ones, man, tough to kill. They say like extinction is inevitable. Grits, regular old grits, hominy grits. Go to the store and look for instant grits, any kind of grits. I mean, a grit's a grit. I got a funny story for you about grits. I was at Waffle House one time. I was sitting there eating the eggs and my bacon and my grits and my toast. I was dipping my toast in my grits. And this fellow was sitting next to me and he kept looking. I finally asked him, I was like, "What's going on, brother?" He's like, "What's that you're eating?" I'm like, "Those grits." He's like, "What's a grit?" I said, "Did you come down Highway I-75?" He said, "Yes, I did. I came down from up in Canada somewhere." I said, "Well, did you see them white flowers growing all over the side of the road?" He's like, "I did." I was like, "Those are grit plants." I'm like, can you imagine how many people it took to get that bowl of grits right there? Well, he ended up ordering, he ended up ordering a big bowl of grits, and he didn't know what to do with it. I said, "Look,